What if I told you that behind the bright lights and towering skyscrapers of America's biggest cities, there exists another world, one hidden in plain sight, a world where thousands of people live without homes, battling harsh weather, uncertainty, and the constant search for safety. Today on Travelo Globe, we embark on a journey through shadows of the city, exploring America's homeless hotspots. We'll take you beyond the tourist attractions to show you the untold stories of resilience, struggle, and hope in the streets of America's most iconic cities. Stick with us till the end to learn how you can make a difference in the lives of those who live in the shadows. Welcome back, explorers. This is Travelo Globe, where we uncover not just the beauty of destinations but also the raw, often overlooked realities that shape them. Beyond the glitz and glamour of the Vegas Strip, lies a hidden world of people living in underground tunnels. These tunnels, originally built to manage flash floods, have become an unintended refuge for those who have nowhere else to go. The stark contrast between the opulence above and the harsh reality below is striking. While tourists enjoy the bright lights and entertainment just beneath their feet, a different story unfolds. Over 1,000 people live in flood channels beneath the Las Vegas Strip, seeking shelter from extreme desert temperatures. These flood channels, which stretch for miles, provide a semblance of safety from the scorching heat that can reach up to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. However, living in these tunnels comes with its own set of dangers, including the constant threat of flash floods, which can turn these makeshift homes into deadly traps within minutes. Non-profits like Shine a Light work tirelessly to help people living in these tunnels find a path to stability. Volunteers venture into the dark, often hazardous conditions to provide food, water, and medical supplies. They also offer support services aimed at helping individuals transition out of the tunnels and into more stable living conditions. The work is challenging, but the impact is profound, offering hope to those who have been marginalized and forgotten. Las Vegas's underground tunnels stretch over 200 miles, offering temporary refuge to many. These tunnels, while providing some protection from the elements, are far from a permanent solution. The labyrinthine network is a testament to the city's hidden struggles, a stark reminder that beneath the surface of prosperity, there lies a complex web of social issues that need addressing. Seattle has experienced a sharp rise in homelessness due to skyrocketing housing prices. The city's booming tech industry has driven up the cost of living, making it increasingly difficult for many to afford housing. As a result, more and more people find themselves living in tents and makeshift shelters, scattered across the city in various encampments. A notorious homeless encampment is located along Interstate 5, reflecting the city's housing crisis. This encampment, visible to thousands of commuters each day, has become a symbol of the growing divide between the city's affluent and its most vulnerable residents. The proximity to the freeway poses significant health and safety risks, yet for many, it remains the only option. Seattle has increased funding for affordable housing, but the demand far exceeds availability. Despite the city's efforts to build more affordable units and provide rental assistance, the pace of construction and the scale of the problem mean that many are still left without a place to call home. The challenge is not just about building more housing, but also about addressing the underlying issues of income inequality and access to social services. Seattle's homeless population surpassed 13,000 people in 2024. This staggering number highlights the urgent need for comprehensive solutions that go beyond temporary fixes. The city continues to grapple with finding effective ways to support its homeless population, balancing immediate needs with long-term strategies aimed at prevention and rehabilitation. The stories of Las Vegas and Seattle, though different in many ways, both underscore the critical importance of addressing homelessness with compassion, innovation, and sustained effort. The Windy City's brutal winters make homelessness even more dangerous. The freezing temperatures and relentless snowstorms create life-threatening conditions for those without proper shelter. Many homeless individuals are forced to brave the elements, often with inadequate clothing and supplies. The city's infrastructure struggles to provide enough resources to keep everyone safe and warm during these harsh months. Encampments line areas near Lower Wacker Drive, where people seek shelter from the harsh cold. These makeshift homes, often constructed from tarps and cardboard, offer little protection against the biting wind and snow. The community here is tight-knit, with individuals banding together to share resources and look out for one another. Despite their efforts, the conditions remain dire, and the risk of frostbite and hypothermia is ever present. Chicago's winter shelters open seasonally, but there's a growing need for permanent solutions. These shelters provide a temporary reprieve from the cold, offering warm beds and hot meals. However, they are often overcrowded, and many people are turned away due to lack of space. The city is working to expand its shelter capacity, but the demand far exceeds the available resources. Long-term solutions, such as affordable housing and comprehensive support services, are crucial to addressing the root causes of homelessness. Over 5,000 people experience homelessness in Chicago every night. This number includes families with children, veterans, and individuals with disabilities. The city's shelters and outreach programs strive to provide support, but the sheer volume of need is overwhelming. Many people are forced to sleep in parks, under bridges, or in abandoned buildings, constantly seeking safety and warmth. The community and local organizations continue to advocate for more resources and better policies to help those in need. Austin's rapid growth has led to a shortage of affordable housing. The city's booming tech industry and influx of new residents have driven up property prices, making it increasingly difficult for low-income individuals and families to find affordable places to live. This housing crisis has contributed significantly to the rise in homelessness, as more people are priced out of the market and forced onto the streets. Areas under highways and around downtown Austin have become makeshift homes. These encampments are often hidden from plain sight, but they are a stark reminder of the city's growing homelessness problem. Residents of these encampments face numerous challenges, including lack of access to clean water, sanitation, and healthcare. The city has been working to provide more support and resources, but the scale of the problem requires a comprehensive and sustained effort. The city has approved a plan to invest $515 million to address homelessness by 2025. This ambitious plan includes the construction of new affordable housing units, expansion of support services, and initiatives to prevent homelessness before it starts. The funding will also go towards improving existing shelters and creating more emergency housing options. Community leaders and advocates are hopeful that this investment will make a significant impact, but they stress the importance of continued commitment and collaboration. Austin's homeless population exceeds 4,000 people annually. This includes individuals from all walks of life, each with their own unique stories and challenges. The city's efforts to combat homelessness are ongoing, with numerous organizations and volunteers working tirelessly to provide support and resources. While progress is being made, there is still much work to be done to ensure that everyone has a safe and stable place to call home. Philly struggles with rising homelessness due to opioid addiction and poverty. The city has been grappling with these issues for years, and the situation has only worsened with the economic downturn. Many neighborhoods, especially those in the Kensington area, have become synonymous with the opioid crisis. Here, the streets are lined with tents and makeshift shelters, a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle. The local government and various organizations are working tirelessly to combat this crisis, but the challenges are immense. The lack of affordable housing, coupled with the high cost of living, makes it difficult for many to find stable shelter. Known as the epicenter of Philadelphia's opioid crisis, many homeless people seek shelter nearby. The Kensington neighborhood in particular has been hit hard. It's not uncommon to see people struggling with addiction on the streets, seeking refuge wherever they can. The community has come together in many ways to support those in need, but the resources are often stretched thin. Outreach programs and local volunteers play a crucial role in providing immediate assistance, but long-term solutions are still desperately needed. Organizations like Project Home work to provide safe housing and support. They offer a range of services, from emergency shelter to long-term housing solutions. Their efforts have made a significant impact, but the demand far exceeds the supply. Project Home also focuses on addressing the root causes of homelessness, such as mental health issues and substance abuse. By providing comprehensive support, they aim to help individuals rebuild their lives and regain their independence. Philadelphia had over 5,700 homeless people in 2024. This number has been steadily increasing over the years, reflecting the growing crisis. The city's shelters are often overcrowded, and many people are forced to sleep on the streets. The local government has been working on various initiatives to address this issue, but progress has been slow. The complexity of the problem requires a multifaceted approach, involving not just housing, but also healthcare, employment, and social services. The nation's capital has a high rate of homelessness due to its cost of living. Washington, D.C. is one of the most expensive cities in the country, making it difficult for many to afford housing. The disparity between the wealthy and the poor is stark, with luxury apartments standing in contrast to homeless encampments. The high cost of living, combined with a lack of affordable housing options, has led to a significant increase in the homeless population. Homeless individuals often seek shelter in public parks near iconic landmarks. Areas around the National Mall and other famous sites have become makeshift homes for many. The visibility of homelessness in such prominent locations has brought more attention to the issue, but solutions remain elusive. The local government and various organizations are working to provide support, but the challenges are similar to those faced in Philadelphia. The need for affordable housing and comprehensive support services is critical. Despite federal programs, systemic challenges persist. Various federal aid programs aim to address homelessness, but the implementation and effectiveness of these programs are often hindered by bureaucratic hurdles and insufficient funding. Advocacy groups continue to push for more resources and better policies, but progress is slow. The complexity of homelessness requires coordinated efforts at all levels of government, as well as collaboration with nonprofit organizations and community groups. Washington, D.C. had an estimated 6,500 homeless individuals in 2024. This figure highlights the severity of the crisis in the nation's capital. The city's shelters are often at capacity, and many people are left without a safe place to stay. Addressing homelessness in Washington, D.C. requires a comprehensive approach, involving not just housing, but also healthcare, employment opportunities, and social services. The road to solving this issue is long and challenging, but with continued effort and collaboration, progress can be made. As we conclude this emotional journey, remember that awareness is the first step toward change. What can we do to support our communities and help those in need? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video touched your heart, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Travelo.